got the National League match officials, so we've actually got the referees here today to give them the pre-season messages. But we think it's vital now. We want to invest in the women's game. I've had the massive growth over the summer and it's going to keep going and going, so it's really important that we invest in our match officials that are operating on these leagues, so we're meeting the high demands of the game.
Really important day in the women's pathway. Some significant changes this summer in terms of making our match officials more professional. We've invested a lot of time, a lot of resource today getting everyone here. 130 of our women's game officials here, looking at all elements of next season. We've got a number of sessions from technical refereeing, from development, from resilience and wellbeing. We've got the competition here from the Women's National League, Callum, who's offering a number of updates from the league. So we feel today it's a real positive step forward.
Centrally at the FA we're giving more opportunities, increased support to those that are operating on this pool. The introduction of matchday coaching, the moving away from the observer model to talent scouts. We're aware of how the increases in the popularity of women's football and basically how refereeing needs to align to match the needs of the women's national game as it continues to develop, really.
The personal highlight for me has probably just been this session I've just had, about emotional intelligence and resilience, because it's nice to have a bit of education around areas outside of refereeing that can also be implemented in the same way, and just to hear an outside speaker as well is just really valuable.
The women's game is growing and we need to grow with it, so for me it'd be good to understand where we're going with the games, and that will help us motivate us to do more, to work harder, to keep up with the growth. For me it's more than leading a team during the season. It's really important now with having young referees coming through, help them to transition to the next level.
Everything's just built on helping you through your match games and instances that happen in a match. The women's game is evolving massively. The followers, you get so many at a game now, and looking to have big crowds there this season. It's been a good day because it's just something different and a different aspect to just refereeing, really.
Since May 2023 we've seen an increase of 950 women match officials, which has got us up to 3,425, which is the most amount we've ever had with an FA refereeing. And not only are we trying to grow the amount of women match officials within our pathway, we're trying to improve the environment and the experience that they receive, and not only the women match officials but also the wider match official family operating within the women's pathway.
It's just bringing the best match officials to the game that is growing massively. We want these match officials to go out there and perform on a Sunday to their best ability. I've got a lot of empathy in terms of their experiences that they're experiencing now, but also I've got that knowledge as to what steps they need to now take to obviously get to the top of the women's game. Having obviously refereed there now for the sort of past 2 seasons, but starting at the grassroots level all the way through the Women's National League, I think I can offer that knowledge and just to make them that little bit better out on the field of play.